So this lesson is going to be Lights by Journey, and also I have a Don't Stop Believin' lesson up. I just put up too, if you want to check that out as well. Alright, so the first part we just got, he basically just kind of thing, just slide and drag, that kind of deal. Then we got, which is just you slide to 9 on the 5th string, 7 on the 4th string, 9 on the 4th string, 7 on the 3rd string, then 9 on the 3rd string, slide to 11, 10 on the 2nd, 12 on the 2nd, pull off to 10. So. Okay, so that's the first part. Then it goes. So that's bend on the 12th fret of the 1st string twice, up to 14, full set. Release, 10 on the 1st, 12 on the 1st, 10. And again, if you want to do some vibrato or whatever, you do the same thing, but instead of 10 on the 1st, you do 10 on the 2nd. Okay? The next part we got, so just 10, bend up to 12, and then down to 10. Or in the video, I've seen Sean do, he just, and then bends up at 12 up to 14. So, and I thought that was cool, so I did that in my light solo video if you want to try that. So that's just 10, bend up to 12, and then move up to 12, bend up to 14. So you got to do it all in kind of one motion, so it's kind of odd. It took me a while to get it. And then just go back to 10. But normally it's just... Then 7 on the 1st, 10 on the 2nd, pull off to 7. 9 on the 3rd, bend up, pull off and... Sorry, bend up, release, and pull off to 7. 9 on the 4th, 7 on the 3rd. And it's kind of a... Not muted, but I don't know, you don't really hear the pick. It's probably just because I'm too close to the camera. But he kind of makes it a quiet, the ending. Kind of like that, I guess. So, next part. Slide to 9 on the 4th string, 7 on the 3rd, 9, pull off to 7, bend up, 9. You kind of come down a little bit and then bend up again. So it's not like a, I guess you can do it like that, but I just, and release, pull off to 7, and either pick 7 and slide to 9, or just slide to 9, so, or just, okay, then we got, so that's 9, slide to 11 on the 3rd, 10 on the 2nd, 12, then you're going to bar 10 on the 1st and 2nd strings, and hammer on with your 3rd finger on the 12th fret of the 2nd. So, first note you just play is 10s, and then hammer on, then you play this 10 and 12, 3 times, 2 times, and you're going to go like, it's going to sound like this. Okay, and then you do 12 on the 2nd string, pull off to 10, and end with 12 on the 3rd string. So. Then we got our hardest part of the solo, which goes like this. So we got 10 on the 1st string, 10 on the 2nd, hammer on to 12, 11 on the 3rd, 10 on the 2nd, 9 on the 3rd, hammer on to 11, 7 on the 3rd, hammer on to 9, 9 on the 4th, 7 on the 3rd, so. Then 7 on the 4th, hammer on to 9, 9 on the 5th, 7 on the 4th. Then we got 7, hammer on the 9 on the 5th, slide, then slide down, slide to 7, then 5, hammer on the 7, pull out, and pick at 5. So. Hopefully you got that. Hopefully I said it right too. After that we got so 15 first string, bend up to full step, 17. Release, pull off to 13. And 15 on the second. Then we got, but instead of 15 on the second, we got 15 on the first. So, sorry. Oh, I forgot one thing. On the first one you go, and you pull off to 13 on the second at the end. And then you got 13 on the first, bend up like half a step, twice. 15 on the second, so. Then slide down, we got. I've actually seen this part, or heard this part, done a lot of different ways, depending on what concert you view. So I'll do a couple different ways, but slide to 14 on the third, oops, 15 on the second, 17. Bar 14 on the third, second, or first. It doesn't matter. We're not using the first. Oh yeah, actually bar the first. So all those. You're just gonna play second and third though, right now. Second and third, and then you hammer onto 15, just like we did for this. So like that. And then one way I've heard it is 14 on the first, hammer to 15, pull off. And then 17 on the second, 15 on the second, and then you're done. Okay? Or you can just do, so, 14, 17, 15 instead of, something like that. I'm sure there's other ways you can do it. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so the full solo we got.